The very first time I set my foot in Lagos, I want to share with you the things that caught my attention. And up to date, those things still amuse me. And I've not been able to go anywhere else and get all of this thing in one place. All right, so first of all, I was really excited to see how big Lagos is and how very much populated it is. Now, aside from it being big and highly populated, the high-rise buildings were also very fascinating for me. I mean, I keep wondering, all of these tall buildings, what is it that they do in these buildings? Now, let's even leave the high-rise building. Let's go to the part where you see beaches. I mean, you see complexes in a very huge, massive complex where you can do everything, like a one-stop shop. All of this put together and many more took my breath away. And that's why I say that there is no place like Lagos anywhere in Nigeria. Any other place in Nigeria you want to use to replace Lagos, you definitely cannot. Now, based on statistics, the growing rate of Lagos is at an alarming rate. Not just that, we also saw in the statistics that Lagos contributes to the GDP of the nation, which is between 10 to 20%. That is awesome, right? Anyways, now you wonder, why is the population, why is the migration into Lagos increasing on a daily basis at this alarming rate? Well, everybody wants to come and experience what I've experienced so far and what many of you have experienced. Would you blame them? Of course not. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today's video, I am going to be telling you one of the ways you can also be part of what is happening in Lagos and use it as a very good means to increase your net worth. See you guys at the end of the video. Hello. So yay, it's either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Goodness Usman, your fab lady relative for Niger Beauty 24/7. Now, speaking about my experience when I first set my foot in Lagos. I know some of you might be laughing and say, oh my God, is that what was your experience? Well, I didn't give you guys too much detail so that you don't get to laugh at me more than you're already doing. But trust me, my own expression as to what I saw, the first experience in Lagos was way even more easier or better than some of you that are watching me. You're trying to smile at me. Anyway, that's not the point why we're here right now. Speaking about how you that you're watching me, that you are a real estate investor in this market. So this is what I'm going to say to you, that you have to watch the video to the very end. All right, see you guys at the end of the video. Times we get to use the word net worth, and some people do not pay attention to their net worth. I don't know if you're one of those, but if you're those part of people who pay attention to their net worth, now not just you paying attention, you're intentional about growing your net worth. There are so many ways you can go about it. Now, among those ways, the most important one, the most secured, the most solid means remains real estate across the world. It is a known fact. Let's narrow it down to Nigeria, where we are. Lagos State, interestingly. Remember, when I started this video, I talked about how I got into Lagos and one of the things that caught my attention. And it was years later that I discovered that Lagos is not just a highly dense place with population. In terms of population, it is also one of the largest commercial hub not just commercial hub, actually, an economic hub in Africa. And that's what explains the high-rise building, the industries left, right, and center. Meaning that we have a lot of people, even investors who are not Nigerians, who are definitely using this market as a means of growing their net worth. It sounds so beautiful. This is so beautiful and interesting to me as a business person. And I kept digging further, and I realized that truly and behold, if anyone wants to increase their net worth, they want to grow their net worth, I mean, they're very intentional about it, they will definitely have massive real estate portfolio. Now, it's not just about having massive real estate portfolio, it's about owning these portfolios in strategic locations in Lagos. There are parts of Lagos State that will give you high return on your investment over the others. And that's why I say it is important that you have this massive real estate investment portfolio in strategic locations so that your timeline of 2, 5, 10 years can come in terms of the amount you want to have grown your net worth either in Naira or any hard currency. Now, speaking about having your real estate investment in strategic location, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairmount Green and Smart Estate. Yes, this is one investment portfolio that is strategically located in a very lovely part of Lagos, in Ibeju Lekki. Now, Ibeju Lekki is known to be the third largest commercial hub in Africa, and of course, it is facing the new airport. Now, I have been talking about how you should be intentional about growing your net worth. Now, this is a location that will help you do that within a short period of time. And that's where the strategic location comes handy for you. So remember, I was talking about how we should all invest in Lagos, but it is not anywhere in Lagos strategic location. Now, this is one of them. Let's speak about the offers that we have here that will help you grow your net worth. Now, let me quickly say this before we move on. When it comes to growing your net worth, it's not an overnight thing, okay? And it's not a process that you will just buy 1 or 2 property and then boom, your net worth has multiplied to somewhat in dollars or in pounds or in Naira, etc., etc. Well, what am I saying? I'm saying that it takes a while. It takes you to be on a journey. And that's why I always say the real estate investment is a journey. So meaning you can have as many as possible, meaning it requires you to have as many as possible investment in your portfolio for you to truly grow your net worth to the amount, to turn to the amount you want. So now, the amount that I want my net worth to be what in the next half a decade or a decade's time is definitely going to be different from yours. And that also will determine or form how many investment you and I will have to embark on. So let's go straight into the offer that is available in this estate. Remember that it's strategically located and it is giving you all forms of security because the title is a C of O. This, of course, is a government allocated land, and of course, that helps us to know that there is not going to be any forms of encumbrances whatsoever, apart from the fact that it has a C of O as its title. So yes, you have 2 options here, but the one that I am personally interested in as your fellow real estate investor is the commercial part. I've always said that what is the point of you being an investor in the Nigerian real estate market, which is of course the largest commercial hub in Africa, and you don't own a commercial plot. Now, it's not just about owning a commercial plot anywhere in Lagos. It is about owning a commercial plot in the center of the commercial hub itself, because Lagos has different parts to it, and this is Ibeju Lekki. So I am saying to you that you're watching me, that you're a real estate investor in this market, or you're an intending real estate investor, I'm encouraging you to come and buy into the commercial plot. These are high-end commercials where you can build warehouses, you can build complexes, you can build RS buildings, you can have hotels, you can have complexes, shopping malls, office spaces, etc., etc. These things and more will definitely sell out in no time in places like this, and that's why it is important for you. Remember how we started the conversation, right? You know you're intentional about growing your net worth, and you have a timeline to it. Half a decade's time, 1 decade's time, etc., etc., you intend to be worth a certain amount of money. This kind of investment are going to help you fast track your journey on increasing your net worth. To own a commercial plot here, starting from 1,000 square meter is for 60 million naira only. And of course, you can buy as many square meter as you want, but the minimum you can purchase is 1,000 square meter. I mean, all of the things I'd mentioned earlier and more that you can do with your commercial plot, of course, cannot be suitable on anything less than 1,000 square meter. In fact, some of them you will require more than 1,000 square meter. So yes, 1,000 square meter is selling at 60 million naira. And of course, there's the flexible payment plan. All you need is 5 million naira initial deposit, and then you can spread your payment across 3 months without interest, or you can extend it all the way to 24 months. Most importantly, for those who are buying up to 5,000 square meter, 3,000 square meter as it were. All right, now aside buying into the commercial plots right here in this estate, we also have this residential part. In fact, I'm currently in the residential part, and the commercial part is in that other part of the estate where I started this video from. That's where the commercial plot is, but where I am right now is where we have the residential plot. So the residential plot is still fast selling because people will want to live around the airport. They want to live close to the airport. Trust me, you know how Lagos is. Lagos is very, very funny. I mean, people miss their flight easily in Lagos. Why? Due to the peculiarity of traffic, okay? You can leave your home 5 hours before your flight and still get to miss your flight. So meaning that when you buy residential plot here, you can put it on rent, or it could be your new home as well that you can move in, and when you're traveling, it's just easy peasy for you. You don't have to go through all of the stress of traffic at all. You just come in easily and then go out easily. I mean, you live a stress-free life. Amazing, right? Trust me when I tell you that owning a piece of residential plot also here guarantees you a return on your investment. So for the 500 square meter in the residential plot is selling currently at 25,750,000 naira only. Now these prices are all inclusive. When you pay for this price, when you pay all of these fees, you're not paying anything else. You're getting your allocation afterwards. And if you don't have up to that amount, you can do half plots as well. 300 square meters selling at 15,750,000 naira only. So guess what? The initial deposit for either of this is just 2 million naira, and you can spread your payment across 3 months without interest, or you extend it all the way to 24 months, of course with interest. So whether you're buying into half plot, full plot in the residential, trust me, it is a great investment as much as the commercial is. But I started to talk about this commercial more because some of you who are watching me have had 1 or 2, 3 plots around this Ibeju Lekki area, but you don't have commercial plot yet. And I'm saying to you, now is about the time you should buy this, okay? Having a plot of land, commercial, facing the airport, you truly have no idea how massively that can help you grow your net worth. I'm very particular about you. I'm very particular about your finances. I'm very particular about you truly growing your net worth, amassing wealth for generations unborn. I mean, a lot of people, or a lot of you, had the opportunity to enjoy so many things in life that fast track your growth in different aspects of your life due to the fact that your parents did leave generational wealth for you. So what are you doing to also do that for your kids and your grandkids unborn, or the one that are already born? Is a food for your thoughts. So hey, now that you know, now that I've told you how you can intentionally grow your net worth to what you want it to be in the next half a decade, in the next decade, how about you stop watching the video now and give me a call? Now is the time to start. Because if you don't now, if you wait, you can wait to pay more, like some people are already paying more anyway, or you will hear sold out, okay? This is a fast growing as is in Lagos. A lot is happening in Ibeju Lekki. I need not say much about the Dangote refinery, about the Lekki deep sea port, which by the way had started operation. I promised I was going to do a video showing you guys the activity in Ibeju Lekki, that part of Ibeju Lekki already, for you to see that is now very busy. busy with so many trucks. So meaning that a lot of people are already cashing out, a lot of people are already making their money, a lot of people have even started using it to grow your network just the way you had started as well. I'm just saying, if you're yet to start with this place or increase it. Remember I said it's a journey. It's not something you do one off and then you say, oh, I've gotten one and that's it. Aware of the fact that not everyone in life is interested in growing their net worth, neither building generational wealth. But for those of you who are, then it's about that time you take an action today. And most importantly, you should take the action with me. Give me a call to help you today to own a piece of Fairmount Green and Smart Estate. And trust me when I tell you that you will never regret doing so. So how about you stop watching this video right now and give me a call. My name is Goodness Usman, the queen of landlord makers. And one of the reasons why you should be doing this with me, I mean embarking on this real estate journey with me, or continuing the journey maybe you had started before now with me, is that I am going to be with you all through the journey. I'm going to hold your hands and help you through the processes. Ensure that these processes are stress-free for you. It is very important. You see me, I have a broad shoulders. I'm just going to pick up the stress that comes along with investing in this terrain and put it on my shoulders for you, that you don't get to worry about the stress at all. But at the end of the day, you get to enjoy high return on your investment, and then we get to hit your target of your net worth. That's the one that is most important for me. And guess what? The generation unborn gets to benefit out of all of it. Oh, so yes, start dialing the number scrolling on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let me help you reserve your commercial plot or your residential plot in this estate called Fairmount Green and Smart Estate. Ladies and gentlemen, I say you when you give me a call, but until then, ensure that you, yes, you watching me, you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, oh, double.